Hey guys, DC here, and this is my review of Playdead's Inside for the Apple TV. Okay, so the game's just loading up here. Give it a second. It does involve a lot more loading than I would say the average games that I play on either Apple TV or Apple Arcade. Had to kind of edit this video a little bit just because the load screens did take a while. Now this game has been available within the App Store for quite some time now, but I decided to review it now because it is a classic game. Now I'm going straight into some gameplay here. I beat the game quite a while ago, and when I bought the game, it was actually did cost money. I think it was maybe $4.99 or something like that at the time, but you know, now it's free within the App Store, so maybe something you want to check out. And you see me just kind of navigating through some of the scenes here. The first scene was just me kind of interacting with the environment. But before I get further into the game, you can see there are achievements you can unlock within the game. I never got too deep into these, but if you want to make the most out of the game and kind of you know, complete it to its full sort of, I guess, ability, or complete the game to its fullest extent, rather, you can go ahead and always go back and complete some of those achievements. So again, like I said, I beat the game a while ago, and once you beat it, it allows you to kind of go back through different scenes. So right now I'm just kind of going back in time here to the very first scene, which is like the first level or first stage, whatever you want to call it. And again, this game is a side-scroller with some 3D elements. Yeah, there's a lot of sort of, it's a very kind of vivid game, but not as far as brightness goes. Just it's a very graphic game, is what I would say. Some of the things you see are kind of awkward and creepy. Again, it resembles a horror movie in a lot of ways. Horror movie, thriller, suspense. It's a combination of all those things. I think this could easily be turned into a movie, potentially, if Hollywood wanted to pick it up. So this is the very first stages of the game. I'm just kind of running through the forest here. Lets our character out in the woods. And again, as you can see, the game is very smooth. It runs really smoothly. Okay, so we're back now. Again, this game is it's really nice to look at as far as kind of how much time I spent on, I guess, some of the graphic elements. And I think that the game being as dark as it is, it allows, I guess, the creators to kind of play with more sort of, I guess, options without, I guess, you know, the whole frame rate taking a hit. Alright, so we're back here taking a swim, and you can see the light coming through the water, which is awesome. If you go too deep, or if you stay underwater for too long, the character will actually drown as well. So, and what's nice is when you get out of the water, you can tell like his shirt is a little bit darker. It's like a darker red when you get out, so it's really cool kind of how the game captures all of that. And some of the, you know, some of the different elements. And again, I'm just jumping around from scene to scene, showing you guys kind of what it looks like, what it plays like. To interact with the different, I guess, items or objects within your environment. You can run into them, and sometimes you know, just with the D-pad, or sometimes you can pull them by pressing X. And again, this game does require, well, it doesn't require a remote, but I highly recommend you use the SteelSeries Nimbus or another remote control when playing it. You can play it with the Apple remote, but again, for some of the things that it has you to do as far as running and jumping and being able to time your jumps and everything like that, you really want to play with the controller. So I'm just jumping through a few different scenes here. Here's another water scene, it looks like. Let me see if I do anything special with this scene. Now I'm going to hop out of that one. Now here's another scene, or level, however you want to call it, because the game constantly saves, where again, my head, or the character's head, is kind of stuck in this contraption where you're able to control almost like these zombie-like characters and help them, and they can help you move from different sides of the stage and the board and everything like that. So with my head in this machine, I can tell this guy to grab it, this trolley thing, and kind of pull me across the track there. And again, there's lots of levers and trap doors within this game. Again, I'll mention that this is also a puzzle game as well. So there's horror, suspense, thrill. You know, it's a puzzle game on top of that, so it incorporates a little bit of everything. But again, you can see the mood in this game is again very dark, very creepy. So again, it may not be up the alley for your average gamer, but it can kind of give you just a different approach to your side-scroller adventure games. You can see now I'm in some sort of underwater contraption, and again, you're in this thing a few times throughout the game where you're able to kind of stay underwater as long as you like and blast into different things. I may show you guys in a different screen or a different scene here, just a moment more of what you can do. Again, I'm coming back to this game and I don't remember exactly how to get out of that one area. Alright, so this is a closer look at the contraption. Underwater device, and you have that big flashlight so you can see where you're going, and you can charge up, which I'm doing right now, and kind of blast into different walls, and again, it's used to kind of get through different parts of the stage. So that's what I'm doing right now. When I hold the A button, I'm able to charge up, kind of line up where I want to go, and blast through a wall. And again, it's been quite some time since I have played this game, so I'm just kind of trying to remind myself kind of what are the next steps. But you can see when you're underwater, the physics and all that are very on point with this game. When you're underwater in this machine, you feel like you are, underwater. The way it moves, the physics built into this game are very sharp, very accurate. I wasn't a science major in college. I wasn't big into the sciences when I was in high school, but yeah, this game just feels really lifelike when you're controlling your character. And again, I recommend using a remote control and not the Apple remote when playing this game. Alright, going a little bit deeper into the game here. Going a little bit deeper in. And as you go deeper in, it does get a little creepier and creepier as far as kind of what you see. Different science experiments, and looks like there may be some sort of experiment where they're trying to clone people. And again, spoiler alert here, again, because I am showing you guys towards the end of the game, so if you are going to go and play this game, I would say stop now, so you don't see kind of how this ends. But yeah, right now the character doesn't have any clothes on, and we're trapped kind of within this underwater sort of, I don't want to say aquarium, but again, there's kind of people that have been kind of conjoined all together and have kind of made some sort of weird sort of bioorganism. Eventually sort of take on the role of this thing. I don't know how to describe it. But yeah, so again, this is towards the end of the game here. So again, if you've not played the game already, I would stop watching this video now. But nonetheless, I am pretty much done with this review. This is a really smooth game. It operates really smooth. It involves sort of different aspects as far as kind of your classic side-scrolling adventure, puzzle. There's a little bit of horror, suspense, like I said before, thriller, psychological thriller incorporated into this game. So if you're into those sort of things, then I recommend the game. If not, it's you're not missing anything. Right now, I think I'm kind of stuck underneath the water here. It's all kind of blacked out, and then I think they're trying to get the lighting on me. But that is my review for Playdead's Inside. Again, an oldie but a goodie. So I recommend you go back to it if you are into this sort of thing. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I'm always reviewing different games, so if you have any recommendations for me, send me a message or leave a comment. And as always, you can't win if you don't play.